Hello everyone. So I am again welcoming you all for a new series of the explanation of sample paper issued for the students. Those are going to appear in 2025-26. So without wasting our time, let us start with the paper. So in this paper, as you know, we have 5 sections, and in today's video, we are going to cover section A, which is the MCQ 1. So state if the following statement is true or false. Using the statistics module, the output of the below statement will be 20. Import statistics and statistics dot median. So it will find the median value, which is 20 only. So that is correct only, right? This is true. Now second one is what will be the output of the following code. One list is given here and we have print L1 0 and L2 minus 1. So India is at 0 position in list L. Incredible is at 1 position. Bharat is at 2 position. So they are asking us to go for L1. So L1 is incredible. And from L1 you have to take 0th character. Okay. So it is like from L1 this is 0. This is 1, 2. So 1, 0 is capital I. Right. And then L2. L2 is Bharat. And minus 1 is the last character, which is T. So IT, I capital, T small. So option C is the correct answer. Consider the given expression. One expression is given. And you can see in that the logical operators are used. So you should be clear with the sequence of execution. That is not and or, right? So first you will go for not, which is 75 is greater than 30. That is true. And because of not, this will become false, right? False. Then we have here and 19 is less than 11, which is false only. And in case of and, if 1 is false, there is no need to check the answer, for the second condition. It is false only. So here also you got false and then you have or. So false and false will become false. Okay. So the correct option is false. Next, in SQL, which type of join may contain duplicate columns? So I think we all know equijoin will contain the duplicate columns and the natural join will contain the non-duplicate column. So duplicate column will come only one time. Okay, well, these all are easy only. Next to that, we have what will be the output of the following Python code. And you can see here we have str is equal to soft skills and the negative indexing is there. So the start value is -3, which is -1. Let me write it down here, SOFT space and then SKILLS. Okay, and now properly I can mention the the indexing. So it is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Now if you will go for this one, so it is starting from where? It is starting from -1, right? If it is starting from -3, then this one is the starting point, which is L. So you can see where L is coming. So this is wrong because the starting character is L only. Now I have to check it will work till the end. And every time you have to increase the value by, -3. So -3, then -3 is -6. So L, S and then -9, F. So L, S and F. These three will be the values. Okay, because first value is -3. Then -3 step value is -3. So the next character you have to fetch from position -6 and then -6 -3 is -9. So you have to fetch the characters from -3, -6 and -9. So for -3 it is L, for -6 it is S and then for -9 it is F. So the correct answer is option A. Write the output of the following code. The code is for loop is given, the start value is 7, and value is 40 and the step value is 6. So if you will go for this, print K plus and then hyphen is given. So K plus value of K is 7 and then 7 plus 6, 13 like that only. So it's an integer value. So integer they are trying to add with string, integer plus string, which is wrong. That is not possible. Okay, so this is error only, because Python does not support this way. Character with integer or string with integer is not allowed. Okay, so error. Now what will be the output of the following Python statement? So let me write this down. It is 10 minus 3 exponent 2, then exponent 2, okay, plus 144 by 12. So well, as you know, exponent is having the highest precedence. So and that exponent is with highest precedence. Okay, exponent is this with highest precedence, and second is it will start executing from right to left. Okay, so first you have to operate this. So 10 minus 3 in exponent 2 to the power 2 is 4. Okay, plus 144 divided by 12. Then again 3 to the power 4 is 3 times, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, 4 times 3. 3 into 3, 9 plus 27 into 3 is 81. 81, yes, okay. Minus 81 plus 144 by 12. So well, then we have the division is having the next highest precedence. So 12, 1, 12, 13, 14, 24, 12 to 24. But this is something, you will get the answer in decimal. So it is minus 12. Now we have here minus 71 plus 12.0. So what are we getting? It is 76, 59.0. Okay, and that also in negative. Let us check. The answer is okay. This answer is 59.0. Okay. So you can see this is the way. First highest precedence is for exponent. Then next highest is for division. And then plus and minus, they both have same precedence. So you will start doing it from left to right, okay, with respect to their associativity principle. Well, consider the given SQL query. Select department, count star from employees having count star is greater than 5, group by department. Sanvi is executing the query but not getting the correct output. Write the correction. Correction is the syntax is wrong only. As you know, having is the alternate of giving the condition, and condition always comes at the end. So what will be the correct form to write this query? It is select department, comma, count star from employees, and then you write group by department, and then you write having, because having is a condition that will come afterwards. Having, you can write it in capital or small, no problem, because SQL is not a case sensitive language, right? You can write it in capital as well in small. So this is the correct way. Select department, count star from employees, group by department, having count star. So having is the alternate for the condition if you are using group by. So in that case, condition we can write using having clause, and that will come at the end, okay? So this is the correct way to write down the query. What will be the output of the following Python code? Try block x is equal to 10 divided by 0. So obviously this is wrong only, because this will give you infinity, and infinity is nothing in computer, right? So accept exception, so it will go to this exception only, some other error. So what it will print? Some other error. What will be the output of the following Python code? So we have my dictionary. One dictionary is given in which you have the elements in a form of key value pair. So key is name, value is Alicia, key is age 27 is the value, key is city, and the value is Delhi. Now print my dictionary dot get. So as you know, get function is used to get the value of the given key. So profession is actually a key, and we are actually searching for the value of it. And if this key is not available in the code, instead of giving the error, it will display this message, okay, on the screen. So let us check, do we have any profession key available in this given dictionary, my dic? Name, age, and city. So these three keys are there. That means Profession key is not available in the given dictionary. So what will be the answer? Not specified. Okay, not specified is the correct answer for this. Now what possible output is expected to be displayed on the screen at the time of execution of the Python program from the following code? So we have import random. L is equal to 10, 30, 50 and 70. These are the values for the list. Then we have randint function and we have one more randint function for upper and for lower. Well, randint, if you know, randint will take it will include the last value as well. Include, okay, the last value, the last range value, the last value. Okay, so well, lower is equal to random.randint and we have 2 comma 2, that means the lower value is 2. For upper we have random.randint 2 comma 3. So you know, two values are given for upper, 2 and 3. So when you will find the combination, lower is 2 only, so lower 2 to 2 and 2 to 3. These two things you have to consider. So if I'll consider the first value of lower as 2, so it will work from 2 to upper plus 1. Upper value is 2, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So 2 to 2. Only for 2 we have L2. Okay, so L2 is 0, 1, 2 and 3. 2 is 50. So 50 at the rate. Okay, 50 at the rate. Well, if I'll go for the second value, so it is 2 to 3. Right, 2 to 3 means 2 or 3. So when it will go for 2, 50 at the rate, and when it will go for 3, 70 at the rate. Right, so these three values, 90 is nowhere given in this thing only. So this is fully wrong. Even 10 is also not allowed because the start value is 2 only. So 10 is also not possible. So the correct output for this is first option, option A. Now what will be the output of the following Python code? We have I value is 5. Print I comma ending with at the rate. So print I. So first you print the value of I, which is 5, and it will end with at the rate and at the rate. Now we are calling a function here, user defined function. Name of the function is add, and this statement will work when you will externally call this function add, right? Now you go to add, so here from here it will go to the add function, and we are making this variable I as global. So global means if you will make any changes into this variable I, it will change the actual value of the I variable. I mean the local as well the global, both of the scope of I will change or update. So global I, then I is equal to I plus 7. Value of I is 5. So 5 plus 7. So 5 plus 7 is 12, right? 12. Now print I. So here also it is 12. Even here also it is 12, right? Because the variable I is a global variable. Now print I. So I value is 12. And we have AND with a hash and hash, right? Now you will be out from this function, and again they are trying to print the value of I. As I is a global variable, so what all the changes you made in this I variable inside the function add, that will work on the outer scope as well. So here it will come 12. So this is the answer. 15 is wrong. 12, okay. Option C is the correct answer for this question 12. So question number 13, which SQL command can change the cardinality of an existing relation? So degree is number of column and cardinality is, degree is number of columns. And cardinality is number of rows. So well, rows, how can you change the cardinality of the existing relation? It is with the help of insert also. You can insert the value. Okay, one row will be inserted, and with the help of delete also one of the row will be removed, deleted. So actually insert and delete both are going to change the cardinality of an existing relation. Both A and B are correct. Now what is the output of the given Python code? Split function is given. So first we should be clear with split function will return a list value. So here everywhere I can see 3 lists are there. This is let us check. st.split I. So it is splitting the given string with the help of character I. So we have WATERSK, and then I is there. So WASK. It's common for ABC or D is not possible. So WATERSK, and then we have I here. So for I and then double I is there. Then one blank element will be inserted here. I is not coming, right? The character by which you are splitting your string is not included into your output. So this is incorrect only, and ing is also wrong. So the correct answer is B. Again, I am repeating, if the character by which you are splitting your string is coming twice at one place only, so in that case you have to insert one, empty element like this. Okay, that you can keep it in your mind. I think last year or last to last year, the same question they gave in the actual board paper. Okay, so please consider this one. In SQL, a relation consists of 5 columns and 6 rows. Now, if 2 columns and 3 rows are added, so if I'll go for column, total columns were 5 initially, and they add 2 more columns, so this will become 7. Okay, and if you will go for rows, rows is equal to 6 and rows are 3, so 6 plus 3 is equal to now 9 are added to the existing relation. What will be the updated degree of a relation? So, well, degree I wrote it already. Degree is going to work on column, and columns are updated columns are 7. So the correct answer is degree 7. Which SQL command is used to remove a column? So if you are making the changes in the structure of the table, structure of the table is alter command, and if you are making changes in the data of the table, then you have update command. Well, they are asking us to remove the structure, remove the column. That means to make the changes in the structure of the table. So obviously with the help of alter command. Dash is a protocol used for receiving the email from a mail server, that is POP3. Okay, so point to point protocol, please learn this properly. Which of the following is correct using a hub and switch in a computer network? So without going to the option, if you know, hub is something which will connect multiple devices. Okay, and switch is an intelligent hub. It will send it to the intended computer. Okay, only to that computer, not to everyone. It is not based on the concept of forwarding. Forward, the message is the property of hub, and switch will send it to the intended computer only. So a hub send data to all the devices in the network, that's correct, while a switch send data to the specific device. That's perfect only. Okay, so which of the following is used to create the structure of a web page? HTML, obviously you know. HTML is hypertext markup language, which is used to create the web pages. So next is we have assertion, reason, question. Assertion, the expression 1, 2, 3, 4, which is given in parenthesis, that means it is a tuple. Tuple dot append, but there is no append function in tuple, right? There is no append function in tuple. Append is function is a part of list, not of tuple. So in Python will modify the original sequence data type. That is false only, right? The append method adds an element to the end of the list and modify the list in its place. That is perfect only, true. So A is false and R is true. Option D is the correct one. Now you should be clear with all the functions, right? Sometimes for the kids it is a little confusing. So make sure you should be clear with this. A primary key must be unique, that's correct, and cannot have the null values. That's correct only. A primary key must be unique and cannot have a null values. If you remember the unique constraint is also having unique, but it will allow to work with null values. But in primary key, you are not allowed to work with null values, and that is unique only. So it is true. And then the reasoning is the primary key uniquely identifies each row in the table. That is also correct. That is also correct, because primary key uniquely identifies this is the proper explanation of this thing. So A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. So this is option A and this is option D. Well, assertion and reason are very simple questions given in the sample paper. So I hope you are clear with all these, but still if you have any doubt, please do message in the comment. I will sort out your query. That's all for today's session. Thank you. Bye.